Hi everybody, welcome back to FRAG-MENTAL. In this video, I'm going to be talking with Aaron Terence Hughes. He will be rating some of my top 5 cheapies for autumn. Are you ready?
Do it. I love games.
Let's go. So I'm very honoured to have the perfumer Aaron Terence Hughes on my channel, who himself makes some fantastic fragrances. Aaron's fragrances are quite opulent, lots of natural materials, high concentrations, big, bold smells. The fragrances that he's about to smell aren't necessarily quite like that, so I thought that would make it even more interesting for Aaron to smell these super cheap fragrances. And I'm not sure of the current costs of these fragrances, so each one, as we talk about it, I'll put the current cost that you can buy these for on screen. But they should all, I think they're all definitely under £20, these fragrances.
Nothing wrong with cheap.
Nothing wrong with cheap. All right, so Aaron's not going to know what they are. I'm not going to tell him. I don't want him to be swayed by any brand names or anything like that. And he's going to smell them, rate them, and then at the end we will have a favourite based on which one he's rated.
Let's do it.
The highest. All right, you ready for some games?
Do the game.
Okay, all right. This is just a fun thing. I know that first impressions off the strip aren't the most accurate, but that's all we can do in videos like this, so we're just going to roll with it. Okay. So, autumn cheapie, number 1. So everyone at home.
Do you want me to be honest?
Yeah, please be honest. Yeah.
It's synthetic. It's completely synthetic. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's very sweet, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't last very long. I think this would be like an hour wear. I think it'd be an hour, it'd be gone.
Yeah.
I think it'd be someone who buys their first fragrance. I think it'd be someone as a teenager buying it. I think it's safe, so safe, and I think it's quite a. It reminds me of fragrances in the 90s, very aldehydic, very synthetic. It's all right.
Yeah.
I think it'd be all right I think it's okay.
Okay.
I don't want to be a fan.
No, that's fine. Out of 10, what would you give it?
Who am I? So am I like a teenager?
You're Aaron Terence Hughes.
Okay, if I was a teenager, I'd probably rate it higher. If I was me, I'd probably rate it 2 because it's so synthetic.
Yeah, yeah.
I can just smell chemicals.
Yeah. No, that's good.
Pennies, probably, that's the thing.
We want complete honesty.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, let's hold it. Okay, this is very nice. So this to me smells, I don't know. Top note's fantastic. It's drying down into a bit like a deodorant.
The DNA of this is very well known, very popular.
Yeah, I've smelled this before.
Probably.
Okay, so it's got lots of projection, but it's projecting in a chemical way.
Yep.
So I can just smell chemicals and I can smell lynx.
Yeah.
It's got that lynx. No, I don't like it at all. Initially it was fantastic,
Okay.
and then it's actually not. It's drying down into. I can smell the chemicals in it. It's just. Really,
I was getting excited then. I thought this was going to be your top.
No, I think it's definitely better than the first one. The longevity would be. It's a Hugo Boss one.
You think it's a Hugo?
I think it smells like a Hugo. It smells like the company.
I'll reveal what they all are at the end.
I think if I wasn't so used to naturals being combined, I would probably buy that one. So I think that one's safe.
So we've got to remember that Aaron's nose is particularly tuned into very
my
high
brain's telling me
quality
what's
materials.
in it. Yeah. So my brain's telling me which compounds are in it. So
there is a chemist in him. So a lot of people are going to be buying these without the background and the training and the knowledge that Aaron has. Yeah.
It's safe and that's really easy to wear, and I think that but it's got something horrible in it. So it smells like lynx.
Okay. Out of 10?
Maybe 4.
Okay.
I'd probably buy that if I didn't know.
That's winning so far.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm trying not to disrespect anyone because there are companies involved.
Yeah. Don't worry, the companies.
I don't even care, do they?
In this video, aren't going to care. All right.
Okay, that was sweet. I like sweet fragrance. This is better. This is much better than the other 2. This is balanced much better. The first 2 smelled like chemicals.
Yep.
The first one was awful. The second one started off lovely.
Yeah.
And then went into lynx. They don't last, do they?
Well, I mean,
this is sweet. So this one, I think.
I think when you get cheapies, yes, where cheapies do suffer is in the performance. They're going to last a bit longer on skin, I think, with the skin warming it up.
This is linear, so you can tell chemical fragrances by that they stay exactly the same.
I agree with you. This is definitely a linear fragrance.
And this is this would stay the same, but this is fading off. So
yeah.
I like stuff to be like a bang and then it lasts and then you keep getting wafts of it and it's beautiful and envelops you. But this,
I agree. Yeah, this opens great, but doesn't last long. So there's some tobacco and some coconut in this one.
Coconut's what I'm liking.
Yeah.
See, I'm holding it close. It's going. I mean, I think it's this is the best one though.
Yeah, that's the best one out of 10.
Sweet.
What we're saying?
About a 5, I think. I might wear that. But
yeah. Okay,
no,
so
I wouldn't wear it, but I mean, I think if I didn't have my own range, and I think
what is a 5 for Aaron? Maybe like an 8 or a 9 for a lot of viewers out there. So do bear that.
So I think if you like stuff which you're going to wear and which is you're not going to get past, or you smell nice, it's a bit like clean clothes. I think clean clothes smell nice.
Yeah.
Horrible. Absolutely don't. It's absolutely disgusting. It's so chemical. It's like the mixture between this sits in between. So bitter.
Yeah. I will in this one's defence. I will say that this smells better on skin and clothes than it does.
This reminds me of a '90s yuppie.
Okay.
That's as what it is to be someone in the city. It's giving me a bit of a headache actually.
Is it? Yeah, it is quite loud, isn't it, in the opening? It's a little bit abrasive actually off that.
Abrasive is the right word. It's really chemical. It's like scratching down a blackboard. That sort of like.
Yeah. So it's lavender and coffee are two prominent notes.
Fake lavender. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, yeah. It probably is.
No, it is.
Yeah.
With a tiny bit of real lavender at the base, but you can smell the sweetness in this. So it's got I would imagine they're using real lavender and then putting, I've forgotten which chemical it is. It's probably like lavender aldehyde or something. There's a chemical that smells like lavender, but it just smells like lavender, and they've added nuances at the bottom.
Lavandin, is it?
Something like that. There's always something in or something or something in it.
Yeah, paint-scented, synthetic. All right, so not a fan.
It's actually since the horrible top note's gone.
That lavender, does the coffee come a little bit more? Coffee come out a bit more.
It's actually quite nice, but it's but it flattens.
Yeah.
And it sort of it goes to nothing.
So abrasive opening, but
horrible opening, and actually, it's very nice once it. So I don't know. I like the one before actually. Yeah. If we're going
that was a 5 that you gave the one before it. Yeah.
Yeah. I think that one. The opening's disgusting. You need to get out and a biohazard suit to put it on. But I think once that's gone, I think it's all right. Yeah. It's okay.
Yeah. So if it's less than the 5 out of 10, what are we saying for that?
I don't know, about a 3, because I think the opening's so horrible.
Okay. All right. A 3. So far we've got a 2, a 4, 5, and a 3, and then this is the final one.
It's like Sudoku, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay. 5th and final cheapie.
Okay, that's bad. That's the. Oh no.
Maybe just give it. Yeah, just let it settle for a few.
They've all got this real chemical top note to it. It all smells like chemicals, and then it dries down to.
It's not the alcohol just.
No. It's they're using. I know exactly what they're using as a top note to it.
Yeah.
See, these I think how that. It's very solventy.
This one is chocolatey.
No, it's no
fruity.
Chocolate. Okay.
Yeah.
I think all of these are marketing people sitting in a room thinking, what do men with no brains who don't really understand what they want to smell like, young 20s who just got like 30, 40 quid to spend, who want to smell like their friends. Yeah. And what they do is they pick out sort of like 1 million, and then they'll replicate that nice bit into there, and then make it cheaper and knock off the top and bottom. Yeah. And I think it's all right. Yeah. But I can taste and smell something not very nice.
Okay.
Like a bitterness.
This is interesting. This is a clone of Tom Ford Black Orchid. Do you Tom Ford's Black Orchid? Do you like?
So initially, years ago, I used to coat myself in Black Orchid, and also. Interestingly, I used to wear white suede, and I used to mix that with ooze wood, and I used to put jasmine underneath. That's how I started. Lovely. I think Black Orchid apparently it used to be stronger.
Yeah.
And then the regulations came
Right.
and I don't know what they did. That's what if you read. I think Black Orchid is beautiful.
Yeah,
I think it was
do.
so groundbreaking. I think it was.
I felt that this, to me, seemed quite. I'm no expert, and you've worked a lot more with materials than
Now you
I
say
have
Black Orchid, I
Yeah.
can smell. I know I can smell like the sort of the
layers
picking out
of
the
it.
backbone, but it hasn't.
Right.
Black Orchid's got it's complex
Yeah.
and it's dark.
Yeah.
This has got
got an
no
earthy
dark.
patchouli in it,
This
hasn't
isn't.
it? Yeah.
This is missing this out.
Yeah.
It's got
I mean, it is
with-
so cheap that I wouldn't be surprised if it is a completely synthetic version
made in
of
China.
it.
It's probably made in China, which is fine, but.
I'd be interested to see what you think of that one on skin, but you probably don't want to spoil it on skin.
I
do you?
don't. Yeah.
All right. I like it. You know, I think
How much
it's-
is it?
All right, so I'm going to tell you
Yeah.
the there and thereabouts the prices, and I'm going to, as I say, flash the prices up on screen as well. But I do remember the price of this one. I'm going to reveal now to Aaron what they all are. You at home already know. So this one is called Oud 24 Hours. There's blatantly no oud in this. I don't know why they call it that. This is Ardal Zafaran's clone of Tom Ford Black Orchid, and this can be had on eBay for £10-12.
Yeah, that's
for
about the
100
right
mil.
price. That's about the right price. Yeah,
You think that's all right? Yeah.
I think it's.
It definitely recreates the Black Orchid DNA, but probably in a more synthetic.
Why wouldn't
version
somebody
of that.
want to save up 40? Black Orchid's like 40. Why wouldn't somebody want to spend a bit more and get like the proper stuff? Why do they want to
Yeah.
get something cheap?
Yeah.
That doesn't last. I don't.
That's an interesting question.
Yeah.
Okay. So that one, oh, what did you rate? We didn't say rating.
No, that's all right. Maybe 3.
Maybe 3.
It's all right. It's full of
So
chemicals.
I know which one is the winner, which is the one you gave 5 to. This one, I think, this was the lavender coffee one. This is Rochas Man.
Okay.
Okay. I think I got this. What is this? A 15 mil for about 17 quid.
Okay, that's about the right price.
Yeah, about the right price. Interesting bottle.
Yeah.
But you weren't a fan of that. It has abrasive opening, but smoothed out on the dry down. So 17 quid, Rochas Man,
I think it's fine.
lavender coffee.
I think
yeah.
it's about the right price. Full of chemicals.
Yeah. The one that you liked the best was Zara Rich Warm Addictive.
Okay, I like some Zara. I think they're well created. So.
I think they're well created. They maybe don't have the performance that some people want, but for 12 quid,
Yeah, I think that's absolutely fine. They do one that's actually smelled. That's when I smelt it.
Yeah.
It was actually quite. I can't remember which one. It was quite nice. But I think these are safe, so that's really safe.
Oh, they're all safe.
Yeah, it's nice.
absolutely, yeah.
I think it's all right.
It's a nice, safe one. It does smell a little more. I don't know if it is natural, but it does smell more natural than.
Yeah,
the others.
it's better put together
Yeah.
than the others. I
Yeah.
think that's a bit better. Somebody with a bit of they've gone to a good company to have it done.
Yeah. So really nice one. Gets a lot of love in the
Yeah, I think
fragrance
it's good.
world. Rich, warm, addictive. So that was a 5 out of 10.
Yeah, I think it's good.
For Aaron. Now, this is an interesting one. So this was the. Do you want to remind yourself of that one? See how that's dried down. So you said the smell, the
It's
DNA.
better
of this
now.
one
I
is
think,
better.
but it smells like. It reminds me of Lynx. Does it not remind you of Lynx?
I know what you mean. Yeah, a little bit.
That
It's
bubble-
got
it smells
that very easygoing, sweet.
Shower gel. There's
yeah.
a Lynx one which I bought like 80s or 90s.
This is a clone of 1 million. So it's the 1 million DNA.
No.
And this is from Poundland. So this was a pound.
Okay.
For 100 mil.
There you go. I think if you're 14 and you wanna smell like a man, what you think a man should smell like.
But for a quid, I mean,
you can't.
it's not that offensive for a quid, is it?
I can now. You're saying 1 million. I can sort of smell.
I've tested it against 1 million. I will have another video of that, and it isn't the same quality as 1 million.
It's very synthetic.
Yeah,
and it's been put together for cost.
Yeah.
For 100 mil.
100 mil.
For a pound.
For a pound.
Okay, there
it's
you
not
go.
bad, is it? You know, when you throw it in the gym bag or something. There you go. Right, the last one was CK Shock.
Okay.
Which again always appears on popular cheapie lists. I think I paid about 17 quid for 100 mil. Prices may have changed since I bought this.
I think it's all right.
Yeah.
I think it's a.
It's a nice tobacco kind of ambery fragrance.
Yeah, I think it's unoffensive.
But a synthetic version of those notes.
It's safe, isn't it?
Yeah. All right. So Zara's Rich Warm Addictive was the winner with a massive 5 out of 10.
Do I get the
50%. You know what? I'll give you 1 million. I'll give
you're right.
I'll give you the 1 million clone.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll sell it you for 50p. I'll sell it you for 2 quid.
Deal.
Right. All right. So I just thought that would be a bit of fun having someone like Aaron to rate these cheapie fragrances. Obviously, he's ripped them apart, but you know, that's all right. That's interesting viewing. Thanks for doing that, Aaron. It was a fun game.
Yeah, it was.
And you know, if you haven't tried Zara's Rich Warm Addictive with a 5 out of 10 with a 50% mark there, I would rush out and visit your nearest Zara store and give it a spray. Thanks very much for helping out with this one.
Pleasure.
There we go, just a bit of fun for you. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found it useful. Thank you very much for watching. Remember, keep tuning into FM and keep smelling good.
Yay, that was good.
Thank you very much.
My absolute pleasure. Thank you.
That was good fun. Just thought we'd finish with a bit of a fun one. Always interesting to get different